What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about something that happened today. Um, okay, it starts off with yesterday or the day before that on Friday, and I went to work and I was sitting there, um, waiting to get loaded. Well, actually, I pull up and one of the other drivers, didn't open up the top of his doors, so feed spill all the way over on both sides, right? So he dropped 24 tons worth of feed on the ground. That was a pain in the ass, but that's not what I'm going to talk about right now. So I pull up there and there's already a guy waiting there. So we roll down each other. I roll down my window. He rolls down his window, and we start talking. And he's like, "Oh, I see that you're vaping," and I'm sitting there taking a puff, and I'm like, "Okay, don't want to be a smartass," so I say, "Yeah, I'm vaping." He's like, "Oh yeah, I used to be in these cloud chasing competitions back in the day, and I actually came in second place." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." So me and him started talking a little bit more, talking about vaping, and he was like, "Yeah, I got all my stuff, but I'm not using it anymore. Do you want it?" And I was like, you're giving me you're gonna give me all your stuff?" He's like, "Yeah, that's no problem. I don't use it no more, and I have no need for it." And I was like, "Okay, I guess that works." So he agreed to bring his stuff in the morning. So this is Friday night, just getting done with the day, and Saturday morning comes rolling around, and I talk to him in the morning. He's like, "Oh, my wife's digging everything out of the closet, and I'll bring it to you Sunday morning." So Saturday goes by, and it's Sunday right now. So I don't talk to this guy all day. I had to get his number from my boss because me and him, our loads weren't coinciding to where we could meet up where he'd be getting loaded and I would just pull up to wait to get loaded. So that never happened all day. So finally, at the end of the day, I get his number and I talk to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I brought it all to work with me, but you weren't there, so I didn't know what to do with it. So you can just come pick it up." And he only lives about 5 miles away. So I drive to his house, right? Let me show you all this. I drive to his house, go into his car, and this motherfucker has everything, everything. So I will show you. I've organized everything the best I can. Um, everything. This whole thing's filled, and it doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it is a lot. And I will go over everything. So this is the first mod. Um, haven't figured out what to do with this. Um, don't know what to do with it yet. Then there's a bunch of tanks. There's like 5 or 6 of these tanks that he gave me a shit ton of tips. Then he gave me this. It's a mechanical mod. Um, I haven't gotten to. There's a lot of stuff in here that I haven't really gotten to work. I've only gotten to work like 2 things, but this is the mechanical mod he gave me. This is the first one. Don't know the brand. Don't know where he got it from. There's another tank, same tank. I don't know why this dude's up with these tanks. See, he has like 4 of them. I don't know why he liked these specific tanks, but I'm not gonna question the guy. He gave it to me for free. So we got another tank right here. Um, then he has a bunch of RDAs because he doesn't vape on tanks like I do. He builds his own coils and stuff like that. So this is a RDA. Here's another tank that he gave me. As you guys can see, we got that. Then we got this one. I'm assuming that this is his wife's that she used to probably vape on. Um, I haven't even tested this out yet to see if it works or not. Another tank. I'm assuming another tank. Don't really know. A lot of tanks. And then we get into the big boys. So we got this. This is another mechanical mod. Just haven't gotten this one to work. I'm assuming the same thing with this, or it's just an attachment. I'm not sure. Then you got this one, which can't get this one work either. Like I said, I haven't gotten a lot of these to work. I've only gotten 2 of these to work. And then we finally got this one. This one you literally you press the button at the bottom. The people that I talk to online, they say these are like older generation mods. And they're not really worth that much, but shit, they're worth a lot to me. So we got this one, as you guys can see that And then pretty much we got the rest of it is just a bunch of coils and tips and adapters. Here's another RDA. If you guys don't know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull that off. There's another one. Basically, here I'll show you guys. So you get this, you put on the attachment like this. So this is what it typically looks like. This is the firing mechanism. Put it in your mouth, press the button, fire, blow smoke out. So this is what it would typically look like. So with mine, when it comes to my like traditional tanks like these, you fill up the e-liquid, the coils in here. The e-liquid gets sucked up into the coil. The coil, I don't know the whole mechanics of it, but basically it's heats up the coil, burns the e-liquid, turning it into vapor, pushes it up through the tip, you suck into your lungs, all that. So this is a typical tank. This, you have to physically, as you guys can see it, you have to wick these. You have to actually put this one's disgusting. It's gross. You have to put fresh cotton into here, and then you have to drip the e-liquid onto it. Then once you've done all that, and you've gotten everything primed and everything, you suck. So this is what it typically looks like. This is what these mods look like. And then finally, got to the most expensive mod that he gave me. Don't know why. Don't know why he gave me this mod, guys. It is expensive. It's more expensive than any mod that I've ever purchased. It's about $200, which isn't a lot compared to some mods that are $1,000, but it's still, a lot of people that I've spoke to say it's a very high-end mod, and I'm very lucky to get it. See, I'll show you with this. See, this is what it looks like with the tank on it. So, yeah, something like that, pretty much. But this one has an actual firing mechanism on it. But no, yeah, I don't know why he gave it to me, but this is the hexagram. These are retailed for about $200 right now. There's no screen, there's no lighting. You guys can see on the back. This is a magnetic piece, a magnetic back. You take the back off, and it exposes the battery. It exposes the whole mechanism. So you put that on there. So yeah, it gives really good flavor. I'm in love with this mod. I posted this up online, and within like 10 minutes, I got fucking like 30 people. Hey, can I buy this from you, bro? Can I buy it from you? Are you selling it? Are you gonna give it to me? Blah blah blah. Pretty much a lot of people have been wanting to buy it. I mean, I don't know why. They're thinking that I'm gonna sell it to them for fucking $50, which that's not gonna happen. I know my mods, and I know what they're worth. And that's definitely worth more than $50. So I got all of this shit for free, every bit of it for free. The guy just fucking gave it to me. I gotta get everything set up, and I gotta learn how to wick my own shit, and I don't know how to build coils and everything yet. So I still gotta learn how to do that. But I got all these, so when I do them, when I do decide to do it, I can always use this as a test run before I go out and purchase something like $500, which I'll never fucking do. But still. So yeah, I got all this shit for free. I mean, he gave me a pack of fucking coils, 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 so many fucking coils. There's still 2 tanks in there. Like I said, the guy bought, for some reason, he bought a lot of these type of tanks. Maybe, I don't know, when he was into vaping. I mean, this may have been the only thing available at that point in time. So yeah, he bought a shit ton of them. I think I have like 4 of these exact same tanks. Um, and then just a shit ton of coils for each one of them. So I probably right now, just with, if I were to not buy any more coils for this tank, never buy coils again, I probably have about, if I were just to use these alone, I probably have about 6 months worth of coils, and I won't need to buy any more coils ever again. And I'll more than likely use these tanks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They work perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not gonna not. What the fuck happened? I'm not gonna not fucking use it just because, um, just because, just because I don't like it. I'm still gonna use it. I mean, I have enough vaping shit right now to last me a while, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's been a year. It's been a year since I've smoked a cigarette. It has been one full year since I've purchased my first vape, and I will show you the first vape that I bought. Um, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not going in there. So it's been a full fucking year now, guys. I mean, I've stopped smoking. I haven't smoked a cigarette since. I mean, I've maybe smoked probably within this year's period. I've probably smoked at least one cigarette in total, and that's equivalent over to like months worth of like if you were to add up all the puffs it takes to finish one cigarette from the beginning to the end. That's how many puffs I've taken. That's how I've just one cigarette throughout the whole year, and it's not a lot. I mean, I like vaping, and I'm going to continue to vape probably until this shit gets outlawed. I mean, there ain't no stopping me. I'm gonna keep vaping till until I can't no more. Until the FDA fucking pulls the plug, which I don't see is gonna happen. But you never know. 2022, guys. 2022 is when the next um, meeting with this shit is, and we figure out if vaping is gonna become outlawed. But by then, what, 17, 18, 19, 21, 5 years from now, I'm going to be 29 years old. And I'll still be making YouTube videos too, more than likely. So yeah, as you guys can see, just a shit ton of fucking coils for this. And I still got a whole pack of coils for Sonia's tank. I still got 2 coils for, oh, here it is. I still got 2 coils for my my tank that I'm currently using. But yeah. So this is the first mod that I ever bought. You guys probably remember this video. The first mod that I ever purchased, the first mod that I ever got is right here. The first mod, first anything of vaping that I ever indulged in. The first ever anything that I first got introduced with. I took that leap a year ago and I do not regret it one bit. I do not regret it because vaping has literally saved my life. So I am not I'm not complaining at all. Not one bit, guys. Not one fucking bit. Um I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put this tank on here just because it oops, shit. Just because it matches the blue. I got a lot of tips and a lot of attachments and a lot of I have two fucking things filled with them. It's ridiculous. And the surprising thing too is I've saved every single oh shit. Every single e-liquid bottle that I've ever had. Every single e-liquid bottle that I've ever fuck. Hold up. Where'd that go? There you are. Little fuck. Every single e-liquid bottle that I've ever used in my vaping experience, I've saved. I've saved every bit of it. And I have probably about 40 bottles of e-liquid. Yeah, this looks a hell of a lot better than the other one. Put this in here, put that back. So yeah, that is my experience. I got all that shit for free, guys, and I'm happy. So now this is what it looks like. I gotta fucking. For some reason, my e-liquid bottles leaks in my thing. So every time I go to dig through there, I always have fucking all my mods and all my tanks and everything are always like covered in e-liquid, and it sucks. But I'd rather be dealing with that than cigarettes. Mm. Fucking groovy, man. Whew, that's a new coil. Whew. Whew. And that's the thing too. When you first get a coil, it is harsh on the fucking lungs, like super harsh. Apple juice, man. But I'm just gonna end this video here. We're at 15 minutes. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like down below. If you enjoy me getting free shit, I hope it happens more often, but you never know. But if you guys did enjoy this video, as always, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody, and have a nice night.